Eyebrows. Now, eyebrows are super important because they help frame your beautiful face. It's also one of the easiest makeup tricks you can do to make sure that your face is ready to go for the day. Now, oftentimes when you're going through chemo, you will lose your eyebrows, but never fear because the powder is here. Now, I like to use 3 different types of products, and I'll take you through all of them. The first product that is my go-to is the powder. Now, this is a MAC matte eyebrow powder in charcoal brown, and I use an angled brush to apply it. This is my go-to. My second go-to for the stage or when I'm going out for a dramatic evening is the cream base liner. Now, this is a MAC fluid line in the color of Dip Down, and I love using this also with an angled brush because it gives it more of a dramatic full effect. So that's the cream. Now, if you're on the go and you've got places to be and no time to be there, I like to throw my eyebrow pencil in my purse. Super easy to take with you wherever you go. You can touch it up in the bathroom. I use the MAC eyebrow pencil in Stud. And the trick with this is that it tends to give a very sharp, defined line. So if you want a more of a softer look, just make sure that when you're applying it, you apply the coverage that you want in a very soft, feathery manner. What I'm going to demonstrate today is the powder and the cream. So what you need is an angled brush. This one I got at Sephora for like, I don't know, 15 bucks. I also have a MAC one that I use. I use a separate powder from my cream because it tends to shape the brush differently. So for the powder, I'm going to use my little powder angled brush. And make sure that when you are choosing a color for your eyebrow, that it matches your hair color but isn't too stark that it like shocks your face. I have dark brown hair, so I like to use a dark brown liner versus a black liner. So for me, I use charcoal brown. And what you will do is apply the powder onto your brush. And when you're using any sort of powder base with eyeshadow or powder foundation or blush, anything that's powder based, you want to make sure that after you apply it on your brush that you tap it to get all that excess stuff out. So what you do is you start at the bottom of your brow. What we're first going to do is line the brow. Now this allows to start the shape of the brow. So you apply, you tap, 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 and work along the bottom of your brow line, like so. Now the next step is to fill. Now what you do is you apply again, you tap, tap, and you go along the follicles of your hair. So you will brush up from the root, from where you started, and brush along the hairline to fill it in. Now this allows for a soft application that goes in the direction of your brow. And done. Easy peasy, nice and breezy. Now for more of a dramatic nighttime look, I go to my cream. Now what I do is I take little end of my brush to just get enough of an application of the cream. I stick it on my hand. You'll always see that I have like a dark spot on my hand sometimes because I like to put the cream right here so that it's easier to get to, and I feel like some awesome body artist of some sort. I don't know, the things I say to myself. So you take the brush and you apply the cream onto your angled brush. Now it's the same thing that you did with the powder. You take it and you start to line the bottom of the brow all the way through. Now you can see that different from this side's just a little bit more defined, a little bit sharper. So you take it, you line the bottom of the brow, and same as before, you go from the bottom and you brush up to fill in the rest. Brush, brush, brush. You get in a little bit closer. Brush, brush. And you pull up the product. That was a close-up on my face. Now, the awesome thing about eyebrows is that you can play with the shape. If you want to go for a more dramatic Greta Garbo look, you can just do a sharp, thin line. If you want to go for a softer, fuller look like Brooke Shields, you just apply until your heart is content. So you apply, apply, apply. And there it is. So you have more of a sharper, defined eyebrow, and then like a softer, everyday eyebrow. And it's as easy as that.